Hey guys, it's been next, and today we're going to be taking a look at a scenario where the DRC forms an empire. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. And also, I didn't mean mid next. That's my user on Discord and shit. But yeah, I meant Ireland, man. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. So the DRC is a relatively strong African country, and so yeah, with that they decide to form an empire. So they're gonna be declaring war on four countries here. That's gonna be the CAR, Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi. So the invasion of Rwanda and Burundi goes pretty smoothly. And they actually do manage to get a pretty decent front in Uganda, almost capturing Kampala, but they don't really expect this from Uganda, but they do manage to push them back a little bit because they underestimated them, but yeah, they're definitely gonna face some allied resistance from the CAR over here. But that's not a ton, even though it looks like a ton, it's really not. And they're actually going to manage to, like, completely wipe this front and start obliterating the CAR, basically. And, yeah, the CAR surrenders when they get to, like, this point right here. And, yeah, the CAR is now a part of the DRC. So, yeah, Uganda will manage to make a huge pushback here, start liberating Rwanda, actually. And Burundi's semi-liberated as well. Rwanda and Burundi are semi-liberated. But yeah, Kampala is eventually captured and they surrender. What is it called? And Uganda surrenders. So, taking a look at the peace treaty here, yeah, we just see complete annexation of these countries by the DRC. So, yeah, now the DRC is gonna be, what is it called? Declaring war on another country, with a lot of instability. And that will be South Sudan. So they're gonna start moving in from Uganda and the DRC itself and the CAR. And so they're gonna manage to capture this part, which I guess is somewhat sufficient. But what is it called? South Sudan rebels are gonna break out here, and I know that's a disputed territory, but let's just say, yeah, let's just say what is it called? It's part of South Sudan for this. So yeah, the South Sudan rebels are going to be breaking out because I know they're kind of in a civil war. But yeah, and they managed to take probably this amount of land, something like that. And, yeah, this is the peace treaty right here. And yeah, they do manage to get a little bit of land. So, yeah, so now the DRC has, I guess, somewhat of an ally who is going to be the new South Sudanese. But even though the South Sudanese don't completely exist anymore because the DRC took some of the land, they will still make an ally out of it. So the next country they're going to be invading is Kenya, but otherwise it would be the ROC. But yeah, since they have an ally, it's just going to be easier to invade Kenya in their minds, which it will. And they're going to capture the major city of Mombasa. And, what is it called? South Sudanese rebels will move in here and manage to capture these areas. But then, of course, the DRC will actually allow them to get down here. And I didn't think I'd say that, but yeah, they'll allow them to get down here, so they have coastal access. Because the DRC has a little bit of coastal access, and so will they now. So yeah, their new ally has coastal access now, and this is literally just gonna be the peace treaty. Yeah, Kenya's gonna be fully annexed, and so the next country they're gonna be declaring war on is the ROC, and the ROC is kind of screwed here. So yeah, they managed to just roll over the country and completely annex, not really even a peace treaty. So with that, they accidentally cross into Gabon. That sounded wrong, but yeah, they managed to capture a little bit of ROC land here, but that doesn't work out so well for them as they are completely annexed, and war is declared on Equatorial Guinea. So, and also there probably wasn't even a peace treaty with Gabon; they were just completely annexed. So yeah, war is declared on I guess Equatorial Guinea. And hold on, let me just color in the rest of this. I know it's not going to be perfect because it looks like Angola's exclave is covered, but it's not completely covered. But yeah, they're gonna be completely annexed as well. They more just surrender and like agree to join them than anything, but there will be some resistance. So they do declare war on Cameroon, who is also completely annexed. Well, mostly annexed, I should say, because they actually do manage to hold on to a little bit of this land up here, because the DRC doesn't really care for it. And now they're going to be attacking Angola's exclave, which puts them at war with Angola. So Angola will be pushing them back and recapturing these areas, because Angola is not completely weak like some of the other countries that they've invaded. But, yeah, they're gonna manage to, like, to get over here. And they surround Luanda, encircling it. And they're definitely, like, I guess on the gates of that city. And, yeah, so they are basically, yeah, they're even more on the gates now. And now the Battle of Luanda will happen when they, like, completely surround it like this. And ultimately, Luanda falls to the DRC, and Angola starts to capitulate. And so, yeah, Angola kind of surrenders and just, yeah, this is the land treaty because they didn't actually want a ton. And, yeah, so they're going to be invading Zambia now. And also, yeah, they have been getting help from the South Sudanese rebels. And Lusaka is captured, like, very quickly. And they just force them to give these parts of Zambia over to them, and complete annexation happens. So now they're going to be declaring war on Tanzania. So Dar es Salaam, however you say that, is on threat right now. But the battle of it will happen, and the Tanzanian forces actually do manage to win. But the second battle of it will happen, and it is captured. And then a lot of major cities, and I think their capital is like, I don't know where their capital is, but like let's just say it's like here or something. But yeah, that's been captured, I think. But yeah, regardless, they surrender there, like, at this point, because they're a stronger country for sure. And they will have some border disputes with Mozambique, but it will end in Mozambique just getting taught a lesson and pushed even more back. And yeah, there will be some resistance forces as these two are at war, but it's not really enough. So yeah, they just deal with it, and yeah, that happens. But now the South Sudanese forces are gonna want to attack Sudan, and since they are in an alliance, yeah, they're gonna, the DRC is gonna help them out, so they agreed to do that. But first, the DRC has to invade Chad because they want some more access to Sudan other than these small borders. So yeah, they invade Chad. That goes as well as expected, and even though they have some struggles over here, and the Chadian army and forces, whatever, managed to push them back, they managed to figure this area out even more, and actually managed to capture most of the areas, and managed to cut off Chad's border with Sudan. And yeah, this is gonna be the peace treaty, just something like this. They don't get much land back, but yeah, Chad does manage to survive. As yeah, so Sudan, so they declare war on Sudan, and so this isn't gonna go well for Sudan, obviously. The South Sudanese forces push in. They manage to easily get access to the Red Sea here. And also, yeah, they're going to go on a little side quest and invade Eritrea. They're not going to invade Djibouti because that could get international recognition because it's a strategical area. And yeah, I know the borders aren't perfect there, but whatever, I'll fix them. But yeah, it's just, yeah, so, and also I know the borders with Ethiopia aren't great as well. But yeah, so yeah, that happens, and also they're gonna be taking some land from Sudan. These forces over here, the DRC forces, and yeah, ultimately Sudan surrenders, and they just kind of make a peace deal to just like keep what they've taken, and just like let Sudan survive. But yeah, this is the DRC's empire. If you guys enjoyed the video, please let me know, and like.